And welcome back to Tips for Tuesday. This week we're going to cover a muscle-up progression. So this is going to be a 2-3-part series. We're going to do muscle-up progressions from the ground. Then the next episode will take you from the rings off the ground. All right, so here's a couple things to keep in mind. Before going into muscle-up progressions, there's some criteria here that we would like you to achieve first. First off, you should be able to do strict pull-ups. And by that I mean you should be able to do, and this is just, there's no rules, this is just kind of my thing. I would like to be able to see you do 5 to 7 strict pull-ups unbroken, so without dropping from the bar. And then also you should be able to do anywhere from 10 to 15 kipping pull-ups unbroken as well too. Better yet, for both of those, strict pull-ups and kipping pull-ups, I'd like to see you be able to do chest to bar, okay, on those. The other criteria that we'd like to see is you need to be able to do ring dips, right? Part of the muscle up is the pull, but then the finish is the dip. So if you don't have ring dips, all right, it does not make sense to progress into an advanced gymnastic movement like muscle ups if you don't have the ring dip. So again, strict pull-ups, kipping pull-ups, chest to bars, and then also ring dips, both strict and kipping ring dips. You should be able to do those well. Again, somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 to 10 reps unbroken, you should be able to knock those out. Okay, so moving on to muscle-up progressions. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pass off. I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to drop the mic over to Jordan, Coach Joe. She is our subject matter expert for muscle-ups. I am not. So she knows some really good progressions, and she's going to take you guys through those. So give us a second here. We're going to trade off mic for camera. Bam. Making it smooth. Making it smooth. Yep, just click it on. All right, so here's Coach Joe. She's been the magic behind the camera for all of our episodes here. Welcome, Coach Joe. She's going to show us muscle-up progressions. Take it away.
Okay, so first one, toenail spotted muscle up. So you're going to set the rings at shoulder height. Okay, so top of the ring, top of the shoulder. All right, you're going to keep these rings in line with the rig the whole time. You can go down to the knee, feet flat. Okay, so your toenails are on the ground, hence the name. Okay, still in line with the rig. I'm going to go into a false grip. Okay, so the easiest way to get into a false grip is grab the side of the rings. Okay, full grip, rotate, the rings will fall, and you're there. Okay, so from there, seated down on your heels to get full range of motion. Arms are almost locked out. You're going to pull to your chest. Okay, start with that, and right back down. Okay, pull your chest again. Right back down. Okay, so the more I push with my toe, the less I'll pull with my arm. The less I push with my toe, the more I'll pull with my arm. Okay, from there, pulling to the sternum, then transition forward. Okay, you can go to a negative, same thing, pull to the sternum, transition forward. You want to make sure, every time you get to the chest, okay, to transition, and you're not transitioning low, okay, here. Then you're in a low dip, elbows are kind of back, can't dip out from there. Failed muscle up. Full range of motion, again, one more, all the way to the sternum, all the way through. Okay. All right.
Catch the breath, take it out.
Okay, next one. Rings are a little bit lower. You say bottom of the rings at my belly button. Okay, that's just where I put them. It works. So you can start with green band. You can always go down to weaker bands if you need less resistance, less support. Okay, so I'm going to put my rear in the band. Okay, and somewhat same position as I was just in from the toenail spotted. Okay, I'm going to let my butt sink, almost touching the floor. Okay, still in a false grip. I'm going to pull right back down. Okay, I'm in an L. Pull right back down. Same transition, pull high. You're going to go through. Okay, from there you can choose to dip out, or you can dip out or go back down. Okay, work it again. Okay, you can also go into these transitions. Go back through slow, keep it tight, tight, tight. Back through, maintaining somewhat of an L. Okay, if you're really good, you can hold an L. Okay, so you can go into a negative as well. So I'm here, slow, 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 all the way back down, letting the band do its thing. Okay? So you can start with a green band on that, and the next one. Work your way to a lighter band if need be, whether it be the blue or these red bands. Okay? If you're a girl, make sure you have long shorts on, or it'll hurt. If you're a guy, make sure you have long shorts on. Anyways. Okay, last one of my favorites. So this one I like a lot because a lot of times in the gym, I have a lot of young athletes that'll come in, they're trying for muscle-ups, and they're in a position here. Okay, hips are low. Hips need to be with the shoulder and the ankle in one straight line the whole time. Okay, especially on that transition. That's the biggest fault, low hips. Okay, so this one's a little bit harder. Okay, so you'll have a lot of more core stabilization in this one. Okay, you're going to be parallel to the ground, right? Okay, so squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, squeeze everything. My lats are engaged right here. Okay, from there, sit and pull. Okay, again, lower it back down. Lats are engaged. Rings are shaking. Pull through. Okay, choose to dip it out if you want. If not, it's up to you. These are all transition work. So the more you work these, the more you'll work your brain, your muscle memory. Then when it's go time and you're working your strict muscle up on the high rings, it's cake, easy. Okay, so work these maybe a couple times a week before or after your workout. They're great for a warm up. I'm warm. Okay, you can also do it as a cool down. For as far as progressions go, that's all I have. Those are the most effective that I've seen work in the gym. Okay.
Any recommendations on sets and reps for these, or just go for 10, 15 minutes? Sets
and reps, you could go for 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes as your warm-up. If you have a, say, intensive upper body workout, you could do that for your warm-up, some skill work. After your warm-up, 10, 15 minutes. You could even go, what I do? 3 to 4 sets, maybe 5 reps of each. Progress through, toenail spotted. Okay, low hang, L sit, and then into the vertical pull or horizontal pull.
All right. All right, guys, sounds good. We'll catch you next week for our next progressions on muscle ups.